players and fans. Please observe good sportsmanship. Also like fans to maintain.
Hello and welcome to JTV's Game of the Week. I'm Brian Martingano.
I'm Drew Barocas.
And today we have a matchup between the Jackson Memorial Jaguars and the Wall Township Crimson Knights. Hoping for a great game tonight.
Oh, definitely. I'm really excited. These are two very good teams. Wall is number 1 in the Shore Conference, and Jackson Memorial is number 4, so it should be a battle of the Titans.
It really should be, and it is a pretty nice night out considering that it is mid-October. Couldn't really ask for a better night. The game start is a little bit early, so we will have a little bit more sunshine for this game than usual. But
oh, definitely. I'm really excited to watch number 3, Willie Towns. He is a phenomenal player going to Wake Forest, and I believe next year he's just a great player.
Yep, and he's definitely a big part of the offense for the Memorial Jaguars, but we'll see what the number 1 Shore Conference team can do against them.
Definitely. And as you see with the coin toss right now, looks like Wall will receive it, looks like.
Looks like it, and we get ready to get.
Oh, no. They will defer. Jackson Memorial will receive the toss, will receive the kickoff, and Wall will receive it in the second half.
And I will say that Memorial does tend to do, they tend to want to receive first. I think they just like getting the game started early, but personally, I feel like I would rather get the ball at the beginning of the second half, get the momentum started towards the end of the game, because so many games, professional, college, high school, doesn't matter. A lot more of the scoring happens in the second half than the first.
I definitely agree with you there. Just being able to get the momentum going in the second half and hopefully being able to carry that through the rest of the game.
And a lot of times games are decided by which team gets more drives in.
Definitely. And as you see now, Jackson Memorial is huddling up, getting ready for the kickoff as they receive. Back there to receive. It looks like it's going to be number 12. Number 12, Angelo Nikisai, and Willie Towns, it seems to be.
Jaguars going to want to get this game started as fast as possible, try to keep themselves warm, get ready to start it off.
Here we go.
Get ready for the first.
There we go.
Temperature is 60 degrees.
And there's the kick, and the game has just started. Jackson Memorial receives.
Goes down, going up to the middle, not able to get too far, but able to get decent amount of yardage. Not the best kickoff,
Team
but
looks really hyped, definitely. This team looks very, very excited right now.
Damian Henderson on the return for the Jaguars.
as we take a look at that play again, as he goes up the middle, not able to get too far, comes a dog pile Foreman.
Here we go.
So we get ready to get this game started.
Starting quarterback for the Jackson Memorial Jaguars is Devin Verdero, and
that is not going to be the way Memorial wants to get this started. They do not want to start off with a penalty that early, so I believe that'll back them up to a first and 15, and that's just not how they want to start off the game, but
hopefully they're able to get back from there. Wall. Definitely a very intimidating presence, being number one in the conference.
See what they can do here. They're probably going to want to start this off with a balanced game, both over the air and on the ground. Don't want to become too predictable, but starting off with a strong running game, especially with somebody like Will Towns.
Oh, QB sneak doesn't get anywhere.
Able to pick up maybe a yard there, but not what they wanted to start off with.
As you can see here, it was a good idea I think this wall has a great penetration. That was a great tackle.
And they had a little bit of a hole in the middle. I just am not sure if the quarterback was quite fast enough. It was a great fake. Really sold it that they handed it off, but didn't quite work.
He has some very, very fast defensive linemen here at Wall.
And one thing that I have noticed about the Jaguars in the past is they do play action so often that it can really just get to a team, especially with the amount that they run and with somebody as threatening as Will Towns behind the line.
Definitely.
It's got to be something to look out for.
So Jackson Memorial, going to take the snap in a second. Little motion. They're going to try. Oh, great. Oh, what a fake.
And they do it again. Doing the same play twice really just gets to him sometimes. And a lot of movement happening before the play.
They even got the announcer.
Yeah, and once again, just great soul.
Oh,
even got the cameraman there, but
that was a great fake.
And you see, he was able to get a few yards there, bringing us to a 3rd and 10, which isn't quite what they are gonna want for that. But
definitely see they maybe get a few more yards, if not able to at least get past, not able to get a first down, at least get it up close enough where they can get a good deep punt.
And this is where that penalty is really going to hurt them. A 3rd and 5 would be so much more manageable than a 3rd and 10, but here they're kind of forced to go over the air unless they really trust Will Towns there.
Drop back. They're going to look for the pass. Great cut. Oh, and the ball pops out. What a beauty of a hit by Wall. The Wall sideline is hyped right now. Really excited after a great first opening drive on defense.
As you can tell, Wall is definitely a football school, but are going to throw it to the side, and it was a good throw, but kind of led him right into the defender. And that throw, even if he was able to bring it down, it would have been a 4th and 1 or 2, and going for it on the first drive at that range isn't something that they were going to do.
If you're wondering, the hit was made by Logan Peters, their star quarterback. Now, that's not a hit you normally see from a quarterback, I'll be honest.
No, it's really not, but it just shows the sheer power of Wall, and one of the reasons why they're #1 short conference.
That was a beauty of a hit. I believe Logan Peters will be going to Rutgers next year, playing quarterback for them.
A lot of big names here.
Definitely.
Able to get the kick off, goes down, crosses the 50, and takes a favorable
Takes a Jaguar bounce. Takes a Jaguar bounce with a little bit under the 35. It's a great punt. This is going to give Wall some pretty good field position, though.
Definitely is, and that is 100% pretty good punt there, and they're really, the Memorial defense is going to have to stop them and just avoid scoring it if they have to, hold them to at least a field goal. And while this isn't the best field position for Wall, it's a lot better than the Jags were given, and the Jags really not having the greatest start with a penalty on that first down.
Play goes. Run up the middle for number 7.
Able to get 3 or 4 yards there, but just not enough.
But number 7, Matt Dolby with a great run up the middle.
Jackson Memorial Band coming out and socially distanced playing to support their team.
It's nice to hear this.
And Wall will line up for the snap. Snap it, run up the middle, able to
not really get anywhere.
That far, dog pile starts. Bodies all over.
Couldn't really get anywhere. That was a great defensive push though by Memorial.
Take a look at the replay. He goes to run up the middle and just no gap forms. And Jags quickly able to get behind the line and bring him down early.
Oh yeah. Well, with a 3rd and 7 now, this is definitely a good 3rd and long. This is a good opportunity for Memorial to get a stop here.
Memorial gonna see what they can do here. Drops back.
Nice run. He swifts and his knee went down.
They're gonna whistle that play dead. And that's a quick 3 and out, and that's what the Jags wanted out of that drive. They caught 5 yards there, and that was on the first play of the drive. As you can see here, a little bit risky going for the run there, and just in the backfield so quickly. And great tackle by number 9, Jaden Pichelli, just doing a really good job of bringing him down early.
Definitely. Now let's just see how Wall responds to this punt and see if they can get some good look on defense, and maybe Jackson Memorial can get a good look on offense. Both teams come into this undefeated with a high snap. And the ball goes low, and that's going to give Jackson Memorial some great field position going out at a little bit around the 49 of Wall.
And that is not what Wall wanted to start off this drive. And they're going to hope for the Jags to make another mistake again, get a false start again, but that is not what they wanted.
Jackson Memorial has a great opportunity right now to put some points on the board, whether it's a field goal or not.
And on the snap there, it wasn't that good of a snap. He was able to get control of the ball and at least move it forward a little bit, which is
Better than a tackle.
It's a lot better than just holding on to it. A little bit risky to go for the punt there, but he was able to get away with it. The Jags really thinking that if they were able to get there faster, nothing would have happened. But once again, the Jags doing some early line movement.
Willie Townsend, running back Willie Townsend in the middle, gets a few yards on the carry, gets around 1 yard to around a 2nd and 9.
And that's one thing that I've noticed about the Jags is Will Townsend is definitely a runner that looks and kind of waits for the spot to open, but here, there was really no room to go. He just picks his best bet. Is able to get maybe 2 yards there on the play.
He's definitely reminds me a bit of a Le'Veon Bell type of guy. Very patient up the gun.
And
quarterback Ty Mann comes in trying to see if he can make something happen. Comes back to Will Townsend, breaks the tackle. He's going to keep going.
He's able to get a bunch of yards there, maybe pick up a 5.
Beautiful play by Will Townsend. He gets up there pretty far.
And on the 2nd and 8, able to move forward, and he was able to break a tackle early, as you can see here. Great handoff, able to find the gap, break that tackle there. He ran into his own player, but just able to keep going. And Will Townsend, definitely a taller guy, and that's something that's definitely going to help him. 5'11" for a football player. That's about the perfect height for a running back.
5'11", the 5'11", 200-pound running back Will Townsend will end up going to Wake Forest either this year or next year. He will have an immediate impact there if he's able to play for them. We snap another one up the middle to Towns, and looks like he's gonna get the first down. Looks like.
And it looks like the Jags are going to go for it. They didn't get it.
Yeah, it's fourth. Wall makes a great stop with 4th down. Their trust in Will is very noticeable as they're going to see if they're able to bring him down a bit.
As they are going to go for it on 4th down. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. First quarter not starting off how the Jags wanted it, but not starting how Wall wanted it either. The Crimson Knights not with the greatest punt at the beginning. Play goes.
Oh, and it looks like Jackson Memorial might have been short. They're gonna call it.
Official timeout.
Officials take this timeout here, probably gonna bring out the chain.
This is a very, very big, crucial moment here at the beginning of the game.
An early score for the Jaguars could change so much.
And if Wall is able to get the stop here, that gives him a bit more momentum going into their next drive.
As you can see, he goes up and is able to stay on his feet for a second or two.
I think it looks like no, they're going to call him short. They're going to call him short.
And
that is a big momentum booster for Wall. Jackson Memorial was driving. They made a bad punt, and Wall was able to push him back. And
once
again, no first downs happening so far this game. I don't think that's the way either team wanted to start this, but they don't get to necessarily choose, and just a bad special teams play from Wall set up the Jags with an opportunity that they weren't able to capitalize on.
Definitely. And now as we see here, Jackson Memorial's going to step up on defense.
What they're able to do here. Lining with a snap, takes it, hands it off, run up the middle, able to break a few tackles,
and
stays on his feet, and falls, able to get 8 yards there on the play. Phenomenal run. Now, if he was able to stay up on his feet would have been a first down.
That might even been a touchdown. And that run was made by number 23, Casey Larkin. Casey Larkin, fun fact, will be going to Rutgers next year to also play lacrosse. That was as you see now, Logan Peters takes, it looks like a QB sneak, trying to get a first down.
Trying to get that fast play going as they're going to bring it to 3rd and 1 while playing as fast as possible, not giving Memorial any time to rest. Takes a snap, hands it off again, goes up the middle, and he's able to get that first down and maybe 2 or 3 yards.
Again, that goes to number 5, it looks like. Number 5, Troy Sesso.
And just a great run there, able to pick up a few yards, and that's all they really needed there. Of course, they want every run to be a touchdown run, but in that situation, that is not.
On the 49 of Jackson Memorial, as they start their second first down.
4 minutes, 13 seconds left here.
If you notice this game so far, it's been mostly runs by both teams. I don't think there's been one pass yet. There was
one pass and play attempt by Memorial, but it was quickly shut down.
There are no completions in total. This is a very, very interesting circumstance.
Jaguars 48-yard line.
That was a great run, it looks like, by Casey Larkin again. Gets a nice few yards up.
And there, it's definitely just a game of yards, trying to get back to at least the line. He's able to do it once again. Another run coming out and able to get good set of yards there.
Big athletic play there by Casey Larkin, by Logan Peters. Logan Peters at 6'3". That's definitely a great size for a quarterback that can do it all.
Really can, and once again, just going as fast as they can, coming to the line quickly. And right now, letting their quarterback dismiss the players, doing a great job so far on this drive, able to get a first down and a couple of yards there. 3rd and 3 for Wall.
Logan Peters it's gonna be another one by Casey Larkin. He's gonna push himself through for another first down.
Able to get the first down again. That is 2 for the Crimson Knights, 0 for Memorial. Let's see what they can do here. A quick handoff up the middle.
Oh, number 6, Tyler Blackwell, Matt Tazwick, very, very close to getting that. Oh, no, wait, no, it was Tyron Blackwell, my fault. Very close to tackling him, but it was this good after the play block. Had to stop them.
And they're going to hold them.
Stop them at the line of scrimmage. Cannot go anywhere. That's definitely going to lose some yards.
As you can see on the replay here, a little bit of action early, trying to get it over the side, hands it off, not able to go too far. Quick tackles coming through, not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring them to a 2nd and 11.
Looks like it's actually a 2nd and 10.
First corner comes.
Drop back. It's going to be a pass attempt.
Cut it down to the side. Great. The first pass completed of this game so far, and
good look
forward.
Good look. Pass caught by Matt Dolby. Looks like he's been doing everything in this game. Catching, and running the ball. It's been great for him so far. 2:20 left on the clock. Wall has the opportunity to get a first point on the board. 3rd and 5 at the 34 of Jackson Memorial.
And this opens up a lot of opportunities for Wall now, knowing that they can throw the ball and get away with it. Able to pick up 5 there, which isn't exactly what they might have wanted, but was able to get them closer. Now handing it off, running to the side, has open road, waits for the tackle, and gets brought down after the run.
That was a good run, it looks like, by what looks like number 7. Again, Matt Doliv. Just been doing everything for Wall.
And that's a wide receiver doing a really good job. A great job by the blockers. And number 10 there for Jackson Memorial. Ty Blair trying to bring him down, waiting to tackle him before the line, but he's just able to truck through him. Not able to go too far after that, but able to just get enough. And both teams have just been running the ball nonstop.
Yeah. It's a nice night tonight here at Jackson Memorial, with a bunch of fans coming to help support their own teams. They're going to drop back again. He's going to loft it up. Caught.
Great catch there. Not quite sure if they're going to call it a touchdown, and they are. Great play there by Wall.
Matt Deliv again doing everything for Wall. That was a beautiful play. What a play. He's been doing everything for this team, for Wall in this first quarter.
And that is a 29-yard touchdown. Great throw. Just a little bit high, but able to pull it in and able to get the touchdown.
That was a great play.
Just able to do everything he wanted to get done in that play. Once again, an amazing throw by the quarterback. Just able to bring it down as they go for the extra point here. 8 seconds left in the first quarter, and they're able to score. That's just something that they're definitely happy about.
And the kick, and there's a call was made early. Let's see what happened. Dude.
Dead ball, encroachment, defense, a penalty is declined.
And another penalty against the Jaguars. That's 2 on the night, but it is going to be declined.
They're going to try and do the kick again. It looks like the first kick went in, so it looks like this kicker is a little hot right now. Trying to make some good plays. Here it is. Kick is good. They're cheering on a Jackson Memorial field goal unit as it looks like the band director tried catching the ball.
And it looks like they're going to be having a fun game tonight. Anything that goes to the upright going right to them.
I believe tonight is the Jackson Memorial Band senior night, so this is a fun night for the seniors for them.
We'll have a halftime show from them, so make sure to stick around for that as we will be covering it live.
8 seconds left in the quarter to see if maybe we can get a little bit of a play here for them. See, for Jackson Memorial, can maybe get a nice kick return and get a good setup for the second quarter. There you go. Kick. Well, it's going to kick off again for another play.
Back deep for the Jaguars, number 3, Will Towns. Number 12, Angelo Nicosia.
As we get ready for the kickoff, 7-0 Wall in the lead.
So Willie Towns looks like he's back there for the receive with number 12, Angelo Nicosia again. Kick is returned. It's going to be given to Nicosia. He's going to run, bobble the kick. This gives Wall a great opportunity here.
Able to get a few yards there, able to get back to the 10.
What a play here. It's going to be at around the 12-yard line of Jackson Memorial.
Almost a kick from the beginning, but it was a great kick from the beginning, able to get it down to maybe the 5-yard line.
I think if he caught that ball, they might have had a little bit of a few extra yards, but they were just playing great returning there. Great defense on returning. And that's going to end it for the first quarter.
Get ready to switch sides here, and honestly, great first half for Wall.
First quarter.
But for Jackson Memorial, not able to get what they wanted out of it. Didn't start off the game how they wanted either. Penalty on their first play of the game.
Let's see what happens now as Jackson Memorial, it's going to set up at around their 12-yard line, I believe.
They're going to be struggling here, trying to figure out what they can do to get past this Wall defense.
Definitely.
And they're really just hoping to make sure they can at least get some points on the board in this first half.
Definitely.
First quarter, Jackson Memorial Jaguars not even able to get a first down. And that's just something that their offense can't let happen, while able to pull in a touchdown in the final seconds. And even at the beginning, just not able to pull in the return. And sets them up with horrible field position here, but let's see what they can do with it.
I've noticed that Jackson Memorial is definitely going between two quarterbacks tonight. Between, oh wait, before I keep going, Will Towns makes a good run up the field.
I'm just gonna few yards there.
As I was saying before, Jackson Memorial looks like it's going for a two quarterback system with Ty Mann and Devin Ferrero. It's definitely very interesting.
And that's something that they've been doing for a while, from what I've noticed. And even with bringing in new quarterbacks, they seem to like their two quarterback system.
I think it does work, though. I think one's better at handing off the ball than the other, and running the ball. Ty Mann seems to be more of a thrower due to his baseball background.
And it's something that sometimes isn't the best thing, though. If you have two quarterbacks, one always throws and one always runs, it's not going to lead to what you want. But breaks out of a tackle there.
What a
gets to the
move!
side,
He's going to
able
go.
Stay on his feet, able to go forward, get almost to the 20-yard line.
That's Jackson Memorial's first completed pass today, going 1 of 2 so far. First play happened with what was thought to be a catch nailed by Logan Peters.
And as you see, just a great attempt by the quarterback, able to stay on his
Through the
feet.
ball.
Great catch,
Did
not
not-
falling. And he's able to break a tackle, but still gets pulled down.
Only gains 3 yards on the play there. With on their own 19-yard line, it's a 3rd and 2.
Let's see what they can do here. Gonna try to move forward. Wouldn't be surprised to see Will Towns getting involved. And I'm not sure if that would be the right call for them. What
It looks
ball
like
would
they're
be expecting right
I
now?
think they look like they're actually setting up in a pass, if you really look at it.
Yeah, 4 wide receivers wide and 1.
Oh, what a
on the
play. Ball was blocked anyway. Let's see what the call is.
If this is on Memorial,
False start penalty
it
against
is
the
another
Knights.
false start. And that really just hurts them. But if they were able to complete that pass, that would have been a first down. But the play gets whistled dead and the pass gets blocked anyway.
Jackson Memorial seems a very, very excited offense. Really excited to just get up, go, and just try and get some play. And that's not always a great thing due to the fact that they're getting 2 false starts already.
Yeah, and one of them was on the first play of the game, which is not how you want to start it. And on this drive, takes a 3rd and 3, which is very manageable, to a 3rd and 8, which isn't as manageable from your own 14. That's not what you want.
Definitely, I agree with you on that. And as you see now, Jackson Memorial is going to set up in another throwing formation, trying to see maybe they can get a few extra yards so they can get a nice, good punt. Snap taken. Snap's going to be taken by Devin Ferrario. Again, looks like Ty Mann hasn't gone in. Again, he's going to look deep. Jackson, and blocked. A great play by number 23, Casey Larkin, again.
And just doing everything he can there. Throw was right on the money. He's able to dive in front. And
What a beautiful play. The midfield going to Rutgers for their lacrosse team makes an amazing play.
And
Blocking it.
able to get in front. The intended receiver was number 21, Wallace Brandon.
I believe that if the pass was a little up there, I think a bit more, I think that would have been a completion. But that was nearly intercepted, I believe.
I think it was, and that interception could have changed everything. It would have been great field position. They were able to get the
A
punt,
punt off, a good punt. Looks like, and the pass, and the ball bobbled. The ball's going to be received by Jackson Memorial. That's a big momentum play for them.
And
What a play.
not quite sure why he didn't call for a fair catch there. But
Let's see what they're calling it. The refs are talking about it. This might be overturned.
as we see, he punts it there. Ball goes high, comes down, he goes for the catch, and gets hit immediately. Comes out, able to bring in the ball.
The
Great play there by number 12. Angelo Messiah. And
he's also been doing a lot for Jackson Memorial tonight, doing a lot on kick return and just playing good. If you notice,
he got the ball.
If you notice, and that plays legal since Wall touched the ball first.
And Wall, their special teams has kind of been a little bit shaky tonight.
As Ty Man takes it, he's running. Looks like he's actually going to be sacked behind the 1. Losing a yard on the play, seems like.
Once again, Casey Larkin just right on him, brings him down, and as you see here, able to get to the side. And because Casey Larkin didn't let go of his foot, he was able to bring him down and not even let him get back to the line.
Those type of tackles do make me nervous a bit because those are cause of injuries sometimes in a lot of the older pro leagues in college. Because if they're tackled wrong, that foot is going to be staying in one place.
Yep, and that's especially, but it's such a good tackle.
It really is. If you have to do it, it's the best place just to do it.
I mean, you grab somebody's foot, especially some of the bigger guys, they're not going anywhere.
Towns making a play, getting up the field, gaining a few extra yards on the play. That big athletic frame of his. Oh, and a penalty called on the play.
There's a penalty flag down after the play.
It's a penalty after the play.
It's on Wall, it looks like. Let's see what they call it.
Let's see here. Is he...
Nothing, doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary on the play. Could have been after it.
Nothing. And once again, Will Towns just...
Looks like it might have been something after the play. Maybe some type of unsportsmanlike call.
And they get pushed forward. I'd say 15 yards there. That's first down for the Jaguars and puts them into a lot better field position. Ball on the 37 now.
Definitely. Well, let's just see what happens here as Jackson Memorial takes it at the 37 of Wall. Looks like they're going to set up in a bit more of a wide spread, so they might be trying to run the ball as the fullback is in.
Ty Man still in at quarterback.
You go see what happens here. Takes a snap. We're going to be giving the Towns. He's going to go up the field, gets a good few extra yards. There's another flag on the play.
And a good physical run there by Towns.
Never mind. Oh, no, there is a flag on the play. Let's see what they call it on.
And I believe they said a face mask there. Once again, another big penalty.
As Wall gets a face mask call.
And they're going to repeat first down again, and this is just not what Wall wanted.
I think all that momentum they got after scoring and that great defensive stop, I think it's just all starting to float away now with these continuous penalties. They definitely caught up to Jackson Memorial now.
First and
take a look now at 1 and 5.
As he drops back, looking to throw, not finding anybody open, able to find some room to run, able to get the first down.
Play.
And
man with a run up the field.
And great mid-play communication there, able to point and get a blocker, but
I say that was only maybe
a 5-yard gain on the play, but that's all they needed here. As you can see, able to get to the side and signal to his wide receiver to start blocking. And
looks like, they're going to get it.
Great block by the wide receiver, able to give their quarterback room to run, able to get the first down now at their 25-yard line, looking to go into the half at least with 7 points on the board.
At their own 25-yard line, this is a great opportunity for them as they have room to make a field goal or get a touchdown here.
They're definitely going to see what they can do here. The passing game, definitely an option here.
They're just going to set up in a run again, as it looks like. But there is a guy out wide if they really wanted to. They could look for him. No, they're going to bring it back in. This is going to be a run, it seems like.
I believe Ty Man's still in at quarterback. Bringing him to the other side.
It's going to be a run. Will Towns making some nice cuts. You can see why this man is a star player. Look at him. Making simple cuts up the field.
And moving forward there, seems to be able to get maybe 5 yards on the play, and that's definitely what they wanted. As you see here, goes up the middle, able to break a few tackles, get through the huddle, and gets brought down, but not before the damage is done.
with a good couple-yard gain, it seems like. 2nd and 6, 4-yard gain. Will Towns is definitely putting up numbers tonight.
And on a first down, 4-yard run, it's pretty good.
That's a great play. This is good. Maybe just slow down the offense, I think, just a little bit. Just trying to maybe decompress. You don't want to get too excited and screw something up. Instead, you're going to run maybe a similar play. Nope. Another run by Will Towns. Will breaks the tackle. He's going to go. Oh, and that's going to be a first down, it looks like, as he stays up and gets pulled backwards.
And
this
what?
man is amazing.
Will Towns, not the biggest guy, but able to break so many tackles, and just the amount of footwork that he does and the ability to break a few tackles. As you can see, able to get to the side, and he gets wrapped up and is still able to break that tackle, go out to the side.
Will Towns is the perfect size for a running back, in my opinion. Not too big, but not too small. Can definitely get up the field, and he's very shifty, making great plays.
As you can see, and as you said before, comparing him to Le'Veon Bell, it's pretty good comparison there. Takes it kind of slow, but once he gets in there, he's willing to get dirty and break a few
It's a good
tackles.
mix of Le'Veon Bell's play style and also a little bit of Darren Sproles with his quickness. Their kicker number 8, Antonio Benselli, is warming up right now.
And there will be a flag.
There's a flag on the field. Let's see what they call it on. Looks like it might be on. Looks like it's on Memorial.
And
that is not what Memorial needed, as they are now slowed down.
And that's a delay of game there on Memorial, and that's just clock management, and that falls to the quarterback there, and that's what happens when you tend to bring the quarterback to the sideline after every play. Those things happen. Try to convey too much information in too short of a time, and especially when people are being loud both sides of the field.
So they're going to set up in another run, trying to get up the middle, 3rd and 6.
Let's see what they can do here.
Oh, they're going to throw it.
Able to get the ball out.
Oh, nearly picked off. Man slipped.
And
receiver slipped on the ground. The ground is very slick due to it being right after a lot of rain yesterday night.
And the game yesterday was delayed, which brought us to this beautiful Saturday night where the ground is still a little bit wet, but especially...
That looks like that affected that play. And with a 4th and 6, Jackson Morrow looks like he's trying to get some points on the board with a field goal right now.
No, I believe they're going to go for it once again.
Jackson Morrow is taking a really big risk here. 4th and 6 on their own, on the wall. You can't see right now.
With see what they're going to do here.
He's going to take it.
Hands it off to Will Towns. Goes to the outside, able to get.
Looks like he's going to get it.
Believe he's able to get the first down there, and that's going to be huge for Memorial.
That was a great play by a great player. 1st and 10 at the.
Let's see.
Looks like they're talking. This might be reversed again.
Are you kidding me?
We see what they're going to call it.
We're going to see if they call it again. Jackson Memorial Silent is not too happy about this one. If this gets recalled again, as they're short again.
Will Towns,
wow.
Great run there, just not
enough. Jackson Memorial is not happy about that.
And that is not what they want here. Hands it off. Will Towns able to get past them. Great run there, and I'm not quite sure I agree with the call there. I think he was able to get in front of it, but he did get out of bounds, so...
It might have been his foot that might have stepped down early. That could have been it. It's just, there are a lot of factors that could have happened there. He could have stepped out early, for all we could know.
It really is, and football is just one of those games where you have to keep track of your entire body and where you are.
Definitely. Here we go. Logan Peters going to step back. He's going to give him a running back. Casey Larkin with a big run. He's going to get up the field. Casey Larkin going. He's going to break a tackle but go out of bounds anyway.
And a huge run there for the Crimson Knights. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left in this first half. And they're going to look to try to score again.
They're making some...
As we take a look at the replay, they're going right into the pile and able to come out of it unscathed.
He made a great move there around the 20-yard line. Gets it to their own 40. That's a great play by them, by Casey Larkin. This man is a great athletic beast playing football.
Doing exactly what he needs to do tonight, and just some great defensive and offensive plays, doing everything that he can to help out this team as they get ready to snap the ball to start their first and 10. Hands it off once again, not to Casey Larkin this time. Ball goes forward and gets brought down.
It looks like the ball went to number 6. Cole Brandon. Jackson Memorial playing some stand-up defense.
And
Really, that touchdown was not showing a lot about what the Jackson Memorial team has been doing tonight.
And those 2-yard gain there, crowd seems to have calmed down a little bit, but getting ramped up again, and they're going to see what they can do here.
He's going to throw it out with a toss. Casey Larkin up the field, breaks a tack, dives to the 50.
And once again,
There's a flag on the field.
Casey Larkin, though, even if this does get brought back, an incredible run there. As you can see here, takes the snap, tosses it out to the side. Great toss, great play there. Able to get to the side, and Memorial just wasn't expecting it. A little bit of a slip up, but we'll say great job staying in it is Kai Blair. Able to just
From
stand
what it
to
looks
the
like,
side.
and in the penalties on Jackson Memorial, actually. Actually, no, the penalties on Jackson Memorial seem like, I think it was just the way the sideline was.
So they hand it off
Ball
again.
in the middle,
Able-
Casey Larkin. He's going to explode Casey Larkin down the field. Near the 20, the 10, the 5, and touchdown. The Wall Crimson Knights. He just went straight through the hole, and nobody can catch him. That's 6 points for Wall.
And Casey Larkin, once again, putting the team on his back. Not saying it wasn't a great play by everybody. It was, but really just able to find the gap and go with it.
He was
And
able to get
that's-
past number 10, and nobody could catch him. Casey Larkin, it just makes a great, amazing play.
Really is, and able to bring it up the middle, find a gap that isn't that big, but the thing is, Jaguars need to spread out a little bit more. They're stacking their players towards the middle, and once somebody gets to the outside, not able to go too much further and just able to keep going, and the Jags not able to bring them down.
We're definitely starting to see the reason that Wall is the #1 team in the Star Conference, playing amazingly.
And once again, another flag on an extra point here. And false start there, moving it back 5 yards, which could make a difference here. Believe he did make that first extra point, but we'll see what happens the second time around, and freezes the kicker there.
To 4th and 6, it is 4:16 left in the second quarter. Jackson Memorial seemed they could maybe get a block kick of some sort, or at least just block the click down and just try to lower the amount of points. It's another flag down, it looks like. They're gonna bring it back again, this time to the 20, it looks like.
Try the extra point from the 13.
From the 13-yard line. This is very, very weird situation right now.
Yes, it is. And it's definitely manageable for Wall, and it would be for the Jags also, but let's see, it does add 10 yards between him and the goalpost.
And that looks like it's good still, making it 14-0. Wall Crimson Knights over the Jackson Memorial Jaguars.
And here, once again, we talked about it at the beginning, a lot of scoring happens in the second half, and let's not forget, the Jags started with the ball, and Wall
We'll get the ball back.
will get the ball in the second half, and that's huge for Wall.
That is not good for Jackson Memorial, though, as they want to see if they can contain them and even lower the amount of momentum they have right now.
And really, the Jags are desperate to score here, some kind of points. And it all goes back to when they went for it on 4th down. Will Towns was able to get the run there, almost get the first down, brought out the chains, and didn't get it. And that's the type of thing that really can mess with the team
I definitely agree with you there.
And there, they would have been able to get 3 points on the board, which would have brought it to 3-7 at the time, but didn't quite get it done.
You see now this beautiful view of Jackson Memorial Stadium. As you see now, about to set up for the kickoff. It's a beautiful view, beautiful night for a great game so far.
It really is, and hopefully the weather holds out on us tonight.
Here's the kick. Deep kick. Oh, it's blocked. Oh, wow.
And so many things happening on special teams here. And tonight's special teams has really just been questionable tonight. And looks like they went for a little bit of a squib kick there. That ball, once again, gets muffed, but able to pull it in at the 40-yard line.
I really don't know what they were trying to do there. I think they're just trying to... I think they just want to get the ball as deep as possible, allowing Jackson Memorial to try and slow down and just not let them do much. Jackson Memorial will take the setting up to run the ball. And we were right. Willie Towns going up again by Casey Larkin, making a great play. The one thing you can't do with Jackson Memorial is let Willie Towns get up the field and just explode on you. The minute that happens, he is gone.
He is a very explosive runner, goes forward, and once he gets a little bit of space, he takes it. And I think the Crimson Knights know that, and they must have planned for this in the beginning. Make sure to stop Will Towns, hit him early if you can, because breaking a tackle is something that he can definitely do, but breaking a tackle slows him down so much that it brings and gives them time. And once again, another penalty. And it looks like it will be against the Crimson Knights here. Not quite sure what the call will be. We'll find out. Encroachment against the Knights. That's a 5-yard penalty there.
Making it 2-1 at the Jackson Memorial, I think 48 it looks like. And here's a run again, Willie Towns.
Able to get a
breaking
few yards.
a tackle.
And once again, like I said, able to break tackles all day long. Able to get the first down there.
That was a great play.
Huge for them. Getting the first down. 3 minutes on the clock here now.
I believe that might be their first down of the game. Or one of their first.
Because I believe that they had a good run on the other drives where they went for it on 4th down, but really are going to need to do more.
I definitely
if they
agree.
If they want to take the win here versus Wall, which they definitely need to. Gonna go for the run again. Able to get a few yards there, but gets brought back almost immediately. Maybe able to get 3 yards before he gets stuffed by multiple Crimson Knights.
Definitely. If you notice the way, if Jackson Memorial wins this game, Wall will be taking that from the #1 spot, and most likely Jackson Memorial will go up maybe around 2 spots, maybe number 3 or number 2. This is just a phenomenal game, though, and you're seeing why Wall is at the level it's at.
Definitely, and the Jaguars wanted to prove that they're at that same level, and so far they have stuck around with them, made it extremely competitive at the start, but penalties have really been hurting the Jags so far. And even on the few drives where they've been there at their best, weren't able to bring in any points.
They're going to play it. They're going to drop back. They're going to go for the, and he is. He's going to try and run up the middle.
And quickly gets brought down, not going too far, and decides with his better judgment to take the ball for his own, go for a run. And it was a good call there. There wasn't much opportunity for him. Able to get past the 2 pass rushers, but gets brought down pretty quickly as the pass rushers were able to come back.
It looks like it's 3rd and 6. This is a big play here if Jackson Memorial can get the ball. If Jackson Memorial can get the ball to the 1st down mark, it'd be a great play for them.
And Jaguars yet to use their timeouts. Clock running, 1 minute and 10 seconds left. And if they're not careful, they're going to run out of time on this drive.
I agree with you. Let's just see what happens as they set up. If they're setting up for a pass with with 59 seconds left, looks like they're gonna look deep. Not a great pass. It looks like ball went really low, and it looks like they're gonna set up for either a punt or a field goal. It looks more of a field goal. I mean, it looks more of a punt,
which is a smart decision here. But once again, giving Wall the ball might not be what they want to do here. Wall is going to get the ball again. I feel like if there was any time to go for it on 4th down, it would be now.
Oh, no, they're going for it.
No.
The wide number. Oh, never mind that. No, it is a punt. Maybe they can get lucky and receive the punt again and try and get another block. As they nearly block the punt, it's going to take a Jackson Memorial bounce. This is not very bouncy grass, as I can tell.
And ball will be stopped at the 15.
With 44 seconds left on the clock, with a 1st and 10. I don't think Wall's going to be able to score in that time, but we saw it before.
Once again, though, Casey Larkin was able to make a few explosive plays in a row where he was able to pick up multiple 1st downs in a row, and even one that got called back by a penalty. He was able to come back once again and get a touchdown there. And on that touchdown, even if they were at the 1-yard line, he still would have gotten that touchdown. Is there
a snap? Logan Peters going. He's running. Logan Peters making a play, getting up the field. They're going to try and run quickly.
And timeout gets called. 37 seconds left on the clock there.
It's not a timeout. They're moving the clock quickly.
Snaps the ball, looking to pass it again. Drops back in the pocket, finds him, throws it to the right side.
He's going to run.
Able to
work
pull
and get
it
up the field. Breaks it. Runs him over. 24 seconds left and the clock stops after going out of bounds. Wall is making some great calls and just getting up the field very quickly.
So they are, as you can see here, drops back in the pocket, looks right, finds a man, throws it to a wide open receiver, Casey Larkin, once again making people miss. And great tackle there, able to just push him out of bounds. But getting out of bounds is exactly what he wanted to do.
I don't think that was a tackle. I'll be honest, I don't think that one was a tackle. I think that one was just Casey Larkin being Casey Larkin. Running the guy over, just ended up going out of bounds.
25 seconds left, though. Drops back, throws it deep, and
overthrows it, getting excited.
Just overthrown. They are looking for a pass interference. They're not going to get called. 20 seconds left on the clock. They're going to need to do some deep plays here to move forward, get the ball to Casey Larkin as much as possible. But no doubt in my mind that the rest of this Knights team is going to can do exactly what Casey Larkin has been doing. And no doubt in my mind that both teams can do that. Both teams with very explosive offenses, they just need to get it started, and the Jags haven't been able to do that. And while I could very easily see them getting a touchdown here if time wasn't a factor, but it is, as he drops back in the pocket again, has plenty of time, and is getting brought down. Wasn't able to find anybody. Flag thrown,
Flag
though.
flies. I think that might be an illegal block, possibly.
We'll find out. 10 seconds left on the clock.
Was a holding call.
Lost back to the wall, 49-yard line.
Ball goes back to the wall, 49-yard line here. 10 seconds left. They're going to need a Hail Mary play. And the Jags are definitely going to want to put some players further back.
It looks like Wall is definitely going to be looking to make a big play here, though. Let's take a look at what they do. They're talking over with coach. Looks like they're going to give him a little bit of a timeout.
Holding. Offense.
Holding against Wall. That's a 10-yard penalty.
Repeat. Second down.
It's going to be 2nd and 20.
Wall. Their first charge timeout of the half.
And Wall will call a timeout. 10 seconds left on the clock. And they're going to need to make a big play here. And the Jags know that. And I wouldn't be surprised to see the safeties and the center backs doing zone coverage further back, trying to stop them as we head what might become halftime after this play. And make sure to stick around for the halftime show presented by the Jackson Memorial Band.
9 for the Knights.
There will also be the senior night ceremony tonight for the band. So make sure to stick around for both those events as we get ready to get back into some football.
Logan Peters looking to block. Steps back. What a play. Oh, almost intercepted, but it was blocked. Looks like that's going to end the half. No.
4 seconds left on the clock. Almost able to bring that in, though, but not quite able to. As we take a look at that replay, drops back, has some time, throws it, and able to get a hand on it, but gets swatted down there.
Is it going to do it again? Looks like they might be running the ball out. Maybe, yeah, they're just going to end the quarter with a knee, and that's it.
And once again, this is where Wall has the ability to do that because they get the ball back again in the second half. As we get ready to take it to halftime show presented by the Jackson Memorial Band. We'll see you guys after the show. Hope you enjoy.
See ya.
Yeah, the 40s. Hey, Eric, 40s. Yep.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Before the Jackson Memorial Jaguar Band comes out, we do want to take a few seconds and honor the class of 2021 of the Jaguar Band. They have worked very, very hard in this season under these circumstances, and we wanted to take some time and recognize all of their contributions to this band. The first up is Mr. John Bergner, and he is supported by his parents, Leanne and George Bergner. Next coming down is Miss Victoria Cicero, and she is supported by her parents, Jen and Bob Cicero, and brother, fellow alumni, Robbie Cicero. And coming on to our Jaguar head next is Miss Christina Clare, who is supported by her parents, Anna, and her brother, Andy Clare. Next coming on to the Jaguar is Miss Callie Davis. She is supported by her parents, Debbie and Jimmy Davis, brother Monty, and sister Leanne. Thank you all for your support and your applause. Keep it coming. Next is Mr. Hunter Davis, and he is supported by his parents, Jeff and Rachel Davis. Next is Miss Gianna DeMoro, and she is supported by her parents, Joseph and Anne-Marie DeMoro. And coming down the 50-yard line is one of our drum majors, Mr. Troy DeStasso, and he is supported by his parents, Lenny and Janet DeStasso. And next is Miss Marion Hager, and she is supported by her parents, Brad and Ken Hager. Before we go to our next, I do want to recognize Mr. Paul Hogg. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here tonight. Can you give a round of applause for Paul, please? And on our Jaghead right now, Miss Angela Jensen, and she is supported by her parents, Gianna, Brianna, Johnny, and John Jensen. Coming onto the Jaghead right now is Miss Brooke Kimmel, and she is supported by her parents, Kevin and Sherry Kimmel. We also want to recognize another one of our members who couldn't be with us here tonight, Miss Brianna Kaiser. And coming onto the Jaghead right now is Mr. Jonathan Krishnasamy, and he is supported by Kenny Krishnasamy and Janet Phillips. And next is Mr. Matthew Learn, and he is supported by his parents, John and Mary Beth Learn, and his older brother, Nick Learn. Coming onto the Jaghead right now is Miss Emily Lucas, and she is supported by her parents, George and Karen Lucas. Next, we would like to recognize Mr. Zachary Ludwig, and he is supported by Brad and Janine Ludwig and his grandfather, Bob Jimenez. Thank you. Coming onto our Jaghead right now is Miss Leah Magoo, and she is supported by her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Magoo, and older sister, Juhi. Next, coming onto the Jaghead is Miss Ashley Martin, and she is supported by her father, Mr. Scott Martin. And now, coming onto the Jaghead, our tenor player, Mr. Joseph Mazzella. He is supported by his parents, Ralph and Deanna, sister Gianna, and younger brother, Thomas. Moving into the Jaghead now is our center stage drum player, Mr. David Marini. He is supported by his parents, Mike and Julia Marini. And walking down our 50-yard line right now is Miss Amelia Mignon, and she is supported by her proud parents, Jade and Stephen, and younger brother, Julian. Before we get to our next person, we do want to honor another one of our seniors who couldn't be with here tonight. That is Mr. Daniel Moore. Please give him a round of applause. And in our center jag area, this is our drum major, Nicholas Morales. And he is supported by his parents, Nick and Sandra Morales, and his loving sister, Mariella. Coming into our Jaghead right now is one of our bass drum players, Miss Samantha Perez. And she is supported by her parents, Milton and Nancy Perez. And walking down the 50-yard line is Miss Emily Sanchez. And she is supported by her mother, Ava, brother, Juan, and sisters, Isabella and Stephanie. And coming into the Jaghead now is Mr. Neil Scorsese, and he is supported by his mother, Betty Scorsese, and his younger brother, Matthew. And coming into the center right now is Miss Kathleen Senes, and she is supported by her parents, Greg and Patty Senes. And moving into the center right now is one of our trombone players, our section leader trombone player, Mr. Sean Skillman. He is supported by his parents, Mike and Linda Skillman. We would like to recognize Mr. Andrew Stroud, who unfortunately could not be with us tonight. Give him a round of applause, Mr. Stroud. In the center, Jaguar head right now is Mr. Maceo Thompson. He is supported by his proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. W.B. Thompson, and his sweet, wonderful, awesome older sister, Jay. Jaguar head is Miss Allison Volcher, one of our color guard captains. She is supported by Laura and Joseph Volcher and her younger sister, Katie. And lastly, we would like to recognize and honor Miss Emma White. She is supported by her parents, Rob and Kim White, and her younger sister, Megan. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for your round of applause. Can you give one more big round of applause for the marching band class of 2021? Congratulations to each and every one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could just give us 2 seconds while we reset the field, and we would love to present some music for you. Thank you so much, everybody.
Walk with a purpose. Walk with a purpose. Don't run. Don't run, but walk with a purpose.
Check, check. Now entering the field, the Jackson Jaguar Marching Band, presenting their 2020 production, I'm Still Standing, featuring selections from the great Elton John. Director is Jason Diaz, Associate Director and Percussion Director is Eric Ficara, Guard Advisor is Caitlin Ficara. Music arrangements by Matt Conway, Tom Wallace, and Eric Ficara. Drill design by Izzy Delgado. Color guard design by Adam Ott. Drum majors for the band are Troy DeStasso, Rebecca Lewis, and Nick Morales. Our coordinators are Marion Hager, John Christosami, and Joe Mazzella. Guard captains Teresa Ettery and Allison Voltrauer. Section leaders for the flutes we have Emily Lucas, clarinets Kathleen Senis, alto saxes Callie Davis, tenor and bari saxes David Amador. Trumpets we have Zach Ludwig, mellophones Christina Clare, trombones Sean Skillman, baritones Maceo Thompson, and tubas John Bergner. Snare drum section leader is Dave Marini. Tenor drums Joe Mazzella, bass drums Sam Perez, and Victoria Cicero for the front ensemble. Drum major, is the band ready? Jaguars, you may now take the field in exhibition.
Join me, Terry Bradshaw, as I explore all that's new and exciting about the USA and Canada and what people are doing in order to make a difference. It's an easy way to see what's happening across your own country. Welcome to Today in America. The Northeast has played a dominant role in American history and continues to be a major powerhouse today. Join me as we journey to one destination among the original 13 colonies. Situated about halfway between New York City and Philadelphia, Jackson Township, New Jersey, is one of America's best places to live, work, and to play. Established in 1844, the town was named after President Andrew Jackson. Its primary economic driver at the time was agriculture, and while some farms still exist, Jackson Township has transitioned from a rural to a developing community. Its population has more than doubled since 1980, and today, Jackson Township is home to around 58,000 residents. Known by many as the gateway to the Jersey Shore, it's the largest township in Ocean County and the third largest in the state. It spans over 100 square miles, 8,500 acres of which are considered developable land. All of this room to grow makes Jackson Township a place flourishing with development opportunity. And that's exactly what township leaders and others in the community are working to achieve.
The collaborative effort goes back to our working with the New Jersey State Department of Community Affairs, along with the New Jersey Institute of Technology, College of Architecture, who helped us design and market this strategic plan so we can attract new businesses, actually people who come to Jackson for not only careers, but to live and work here.
With the substantial increase in population, Jackson Township leaders say their residents could use more big business in town, providing the services residents now have to seek outside of town. Jackson Township leaders also say they would like to increase development to provide local employment opportunities and to shift the rateable base from residential to commercial. The township's strong population and its already huge attractor, Six Flags Great Adventure, are working in its favor. One of the first pieces to the township's master plan is the development of a lodging and entertainment venue. The Department of Community Affairs and the New Jersey Institute of Technology College of Architecture and Design are key parts of the project.
Right now, all that Jackson Township needs is a hotel developer to come in, seize this opportunity. The New Jersey Business Action Center is poised to develop a package of incentives for a developer that comes to the state. So we're optimistically looking forward to seeing this development become a reality.
The lodging facility will be the first of its kind at any Six Flags property.
We're very excited about having a lodging and entertainment complex at Six Flags Great Adventure. The reason being is currently almost all of our guests, when they come to visit the park, can't stay because there isn't much accommodation in the area. And so this is actually going to give us the opportunity for them to enjoy the entire complex, both the water park and the theme park on a visit, extend the weekend, or come actually down and spend their vacations here. We're actually looking forward to that.
In addition to the opportunities for commercial development, Jackson Township's residential sector has room to accommodate an additional 5,600 housing units. Mitch Lee of Lee Realty has plans to build 1,500.
Mitch Lee's been working very closely with the mayor and the Township of Jackson to design a vision of a dream village, a place where people can work, live, play, have fun.
These current and future development plans are designed to make the quality of life for Jackson residents that much greater. The township already boasts year-round recreational opportunities, including 2 golf courses, campground resorts, and 10 playgrounds and park facilities. It features an excellent public school system with a nationally recognized high school band, a low crime rate, premium outlet shopping, and nearby access to top-notch healthcare facilities.
Now is probably the most exciting time in Jackson's history, with everything we have to offer to families, businesses looking to relocate or start a new business, a premier destination now for vacations. Families are going to love it here. Live, work, and play. I couldn't think of a better place.
I wait here by the curb when my old friend heard, hoping for bottles and cans to fill my car. Plastic's alright, cardboard's a delight. When you recycle, you're doing your part. Surround up all you can to help your fellow man. Keep the planet healthy wherever you roam. You're not acting alone. The earth is your home. Yeah, yeah. When you recycle, you're saving your home.
Hello and welcome back as we get ready to start the second half of football here at Jackson Memorial High School.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be a great half of football as Jackson Memorial will be kicking off to Wall as they deferred in the coin toss.
And that might come back to hurt them here.
With 30 seconds left before the kickoff, this should be an exciting second half as Wall leads 14-0 to the Jackson Memorial Jaguars.
We get ready to get the action started here. The Jags gonna want to score early if they can. They definitely wanted to score early in the first half, but on their first play of the first drive of the game was a penalty. And so far have been riddled with penalties so far as the clock ticks down as we get ready to start off the second half of the game.
As halftime is just officially ended, Jackson Memorial will be kicking off to the Wall Crimson Knights.
It's ready to kick it off. Kick goes back.
Not that deep. It's gonna think they're trying to get a good bounce on it.
Picks up the
Oh,
ball.
he gets through. Oh!
An incredible
What
tackle early. Gets brought
big.
down.
That's a great hit. All legal. Just a lot of power put on it. Number 13, Jackson Cohen just got decked.
Really did. Was able to get a few yards there on that.
Oh, that tackle was by number 5, I believe. Number 5, Jabri Lofton.
Bari Lofton, big guy there, always able to
Bari
hit
Lofton.
them good, and definitely gonna
Also,
want to bring them.
I think they're looking like they're setting up more passing plays, it looks like. Oh, never mind. They're going to go with the bread and butter that got him the touchdown, but Casey Larkin is taken down deep in the backfield. Going to lose some yards on that play.
And they're going to look to get this offense going again, but the Jags, great stop there. 3-on-1, able to bring him down early, able to not even get back to the line, losing a yard there on the play as he gets ready to line up again, sending some receivers out to the side, but
I think they were definitely ready for that play. I think they were definitely ready, and they knew that play was going to come. As quarterback Logan Peters, playing a great game so far, takes is under center, fakes the snap, he's going to throw.
He's going to drop back, and the pass rush seemed to have stopped as he pump faked a couple of times, and they're able to complete the pass. Starting off their offense strong there at the beginning, able to get to the side, pick up a bunch of yards there, but as you can see, drops back, able to scramble out of the pocket, bump fakes twice, and able to bait both defenders, able to move forward and gain 8 yards
Pass
there
was
on the play.
Pass was completed by number 14, Jakari Medor. Now this should be a fun one to watch. Logan Peters looks hot after coming out of halftime.
They're going to look to move forward here, moving it in the backfield.
Nice fake. Number 23, Casey Larkin takes it up the middle. Trying to see if he can get some yards there. I don't think he got it. I think he's...
And changing things up at the beginning there, Casey Larkin took the snap directly there. Did the play action and just took it by himself and ran off the play.
That was an good old-fashioned Wildcat play. I haven't really seen many of those since back in like '09, around that time. Dolphins started utilizing that.
And just a really smart play there, though. They're going to want to start changing things up. Don't become too predictable. And as I saw in the first play of the drive, they did become a little bit predictable. They were able to change it up, though.
Logan Peters with a
Drops
low
back,
snap.
looks left, throws left, finds the open receiver as they did
He's
the
gonna
bubble
run.
screen play. Able to move forward, break a couple of tackles,
he gets
stay
up the
on
field.
his feet. Able to
What
get
a
the first
play.
down and more.
Number 13, Jackson Cone gets it. Great play and gets up the field, but I think there's a flag on the play. Yeah, there's a flag on the play, so this might be called back. After a phenomenal play.
Illegal block in the back against the Knights.
A illegal block in the back on Wall. That's gonna cause him to lose a bunch of yards off of a great play by Jackson Cohen.
As they get ready to line up again, and that's a big loss for them there, but it does mean that they do get some momentum as they go forward, able to prove that some of the plays that they're trying to run are going to work and will work. As they keep going forward, the game starts going underway again. Line up, sending out some receivers wide. Wouldn't be surprised to see them throwing it on this 1st and 18.
This is going to be this is not something you see a lot of this. Logan Peters, he's gonna go down. Looks like he's gonna gain a few yards. Sack, I think by number 85. It looks like Jared Cadavero. It's a crazy play.
As you can see here, it keeps the ball for himself instead of going for the screen, goes forward and just gets brought down early, able to get a yard there, not much on the play, brings him to 2nd and 17. And that's not how they even wanted to start off this set of downs. 1st down and 18 right out of the bat.
Here we go. So he drop back. Logan Peters going to drop back again. He's going to run.
He's going to scramble out of the pocket, go forward, get brought down at the 40-yard line, able to pick up 4 yards there. And that's what they needed, but on a 2nd down and 17, they're going to need a lot more than that as we get brought to a 3rd down.
If you notice, Logan Peters is one of those players that you really can't stop unless you just tackle him, because if he wants to, he can loft that ball up and just throw it nice and deep, and if he wants to, he can run that ball deep, and he can just get that ball.
So
running down the field.
And 14 here as the clock's ticking. Crimson Knights looking to start off strong here. Not going to want to go out quietly. Drops back in the pocket. Looks to throw it. Throws it far side. Just a little bit too high, but a flag thrown on the play.
I wonder who... I don't know who was called on. I didn't see really anything that can be a called a penalty. It is a hard angle to see, though.
And that'll be against Wall. Interesting to see
that
here.
is definitely something they don't want, as they were just having... Fans are not happy about that call.
They will call holding on the offense. They will decline it. 4th down and 14 here as they're going to be forced to punt it away.
4th and 25, actually.
And with the special teams of the Knights,
no. 4th and 14.
8 minutes left on the clock in this 3rd quarter. Gonna see what they can do here. The special teams has been slacking a little bit so far. This game, good snap and good punt there. Able to change it up.
Looks like Jackson Morrow isn't going to attempt to grab it because they're going to get the ball. It's not a great punt.
And it does take a good bounce for them. Move forward 5 yards after the ball hits the ground. Now at the 25-yard line, the Jags will start off. And they do need at least 2 touchdowns to get back into this game. And that's assuming that they're able to stop Wall for the rest of it, which is going to be hard to do against a team as strong as the Crimson Knights.
Yeah, this team they're obviously been in the weight room a lot, just building up muscle, just getting stronger. This is a very, very disciplined Wall team, and they're just playing great football tonight.
Yes, they are, and they're going to try to stop them early here. The Jags hand it off to go up the middle. Will Towns seeing what he can do, not able to find a pocket, bounces off the line, goes back, isn't able to pick up much there.
I think if you notice, that is a simple example of don't be predictable. Wall knew they're going to give it to Willie Towns most likely on the first play, and that's exactly what they did, and they were ready for it.
And they're going to lose a yard there. Will Towns able to bounce off the line, as you saw, but wasn't able to get much done after that. And they will keep it. Ty Man on the field now.
Ty Man's been playing great this game.
He really has. Both quarterbacks have in the way that they've been playing, and
Ty Man with the snap. Willie Towns going to go up the middle. He's just one of those guys, though. Yes, it's predictable to give him the ball, but he's just a great running back. It's hard to stop that.
It really is, but it seems that one thing that they haven't been doing is they haven't been giving him room to run. They've been handing it off right in the middle, and at that point, there's not much they can do. They need to start tossing it more, getting him out to the side, make him work the sidelines. And especially in a game where you're losing, even right now, shaving some seconds off the clock, if he's able to get to the sideline, does a lot for them in further down the road.
This is definitely a good play, though. This is definitely a good look, and maybe Jackson Memorial can get some points off this drive. 3rd and 8, most likely not, but let's just see what happens here.
I'm going to see what they can do. Here, it takes the snap, does play action, throws it left side, gets caught, but gets brought down.
What it looks like, let's see what they look like it. Here we go. Let's see what they call it.
Justin Hirsch.
Caught by Justin Hirsch. That was a great play. Justin Hirsch, the fullback.
And able to get the first down there. As you can see, he was able to rep in that play. And once again, they look to change it, and play actions become so strong here after playing predictable, as you said. They were playing predictable, but now that opens up so many possibilities for fake runs and quarterback sneaks and everything. When you have somebody as strong as Will Towns, you just can't count him out on anything.
Willie Towns gets brought down deep in the backfield. That is definitely not what they were looking for on that play. I think Willie Towns is trying to do too much on one play, and that's definitely not what this Memorial team needs.
And there he's trying to get back to the outside, like I said, but wasn't able to get too far, and that's going to be a loss of 7 on the play as they're going to look to move forward here, 2nd and 17. And they're going to need to look to go in the air here.
A long 2nd and 17. Let's see if they can maybe get at least a couple yards. Maybe see if they can even try and get a first down and try and make a big play here.
And right here, they really just need to get at least 7 yards, bring it to a 3rd and 10, as that is much more manageable than anything longer than that. 3rd and long.
Up for another pass play. Yep, it's going to be a pass play. It's going to be long. High man throwing across his body. What is it? Incomplete. Almost picked off by about 4 guys right there. That is definitely not what they need. Ty Man only being a sophomore, I think that's a little bit of that inexperienced little stuff going right there.
As you can see here, in a desperate moment, able to get to the side, able to outrun, and just a great cross-body throw, but just too much happening, too small of an area. Lucky it didn't get picked off. That would have been great field position where they would have been able to kick a field goal no matter what there, but doesn't happen, and they're able to keep the ball.
They couldn't even attempt to take that back all the way for a touchdown if he really wanted to. They do not. It's 4th. It's 3rd and 17. Let's see what they can get here. This is a very long 3rd and 17. If they can't get anything, most likely they will punt it.
And it looks like they're going to go for the pass here alone in the backfield. Looks like the pass rush is definitely going to come.
Looks like they're going to
wide, and the pass. Oh. And he's able to throw it out to the side, able to be brought in, but just gets put back even further than where they started. And they're going to lose another, I believe, 9 yards there on the play.
That was not what they were looking for on that play, and that's going to come to haunt them, I think, later in the game. They're going to have to give a nice punt. Whatever this punt lands, it's definitely going to give great field position to Wall. 4th and 17. They're right back where they started. Let's see where they can get here. Ball on their own 24-yard line.
And big losses there. So they're going to look to punt it away. Snap a little bit low, but able to bring it back up. And
he's going to need it. That's a little bit of a weird thing. He kind of slid. But like I said before, that whatever that punt landed, that's going to be great field position for Wall. And as you see there, punt doesn't go very far and gets to about the 40-yard line.
And punts it, it's going to go maybe 20 yards there from where the kick happened and just needed to do more. But on the 44-yard line here, it just takes one big play. And with the way that they've been playing so far, it's going to be rough for them, especially with Casey Larkin just hiding in the backfield, and they're going to hand it off to him again. But not going to get very far as the quarterback decides to keep it, able to get 2 or 3 yards. But once again, that's a great run to start off a drive, able to get a few yards and set themselves up for a very manageable second down.
Yeah. I do believe, though, that this Wall team is starting to become a bit more predictable. I think in that they know Jackson Memorial is definitely starting to figure out they're definitely going to either give it to Logan Peters or Casey Larkin, and if they don't, that's going to be a huge surprise for them.
And to be honest, I don't know where this third quarter has gone. Not much movement on the ball, but clock's winding down. 3 minutes left in the third quarter, and if the Crimson Knights are able to just keep a hold of the ball and get longer drives, they're going to bring
hit.
this.
Logan Peters just gets nailed. It looks like they're going to call that a first down, I believe. But we'll see. No, I don't know what they're going to call it.
Personal foul penalty against the Jaguars for a hit to the helmet.
And it's a foul against the Jaguars for illegal helmet contact against the defense. And that's a 15-yard penalty
a big
from
penalty.
the end of the run. And that is huge for Wall.
That's a really big penalty. Jackson Memorial, that's definitely not what they needed. Also, they had lots of football leagues started saying that rule due to the increased amount of concussions football has been adding. So they added that new rule so they can limit getting hit on the helmet.
Jaguars 29-yard line.
50, drop back. Casey Larkin going. Gets tackled by his feet.
He's able to get to the side.
2:45 left in the half. Left in the quarter. Been a very quick third quarter.
2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Clock still winding down. The Knights in the lead, 14-0 as starts to turn tonight here. They were able to get a few yards there. Not quite sure why he cut to the outside. A little bit of a misjudgment there, but whatever he could do to keep this clock going on a 2nd and 3 there.
Let's see what they do here now as Jackson Memorial really just is not being able to contain this Wall team. As you see now, Casey Larkin's going to take a direct snap again, trying a bit more of a wildcat formation.
And he takes a snap, going to the outside, and just gets brought down almost immediately, bringing them to third down.
One thing I'm starting to notice with the way Jackson Memorial is tackling is they're trying to go for that fumble. They're trying to go for a strip fumble, or they're trying to take hand. If you notice, they're just trying to grab it, which is not the correct thing they need.
They're definitely trying to get possession back as quick as possible here as they're running out of time to score. 2 touchdowns in a quarter in 12 minutes really isn't what you see a lot, but a lot of scoring does happen in the fourth quarter, as you see here. Takes the ball, able to get forward, break a few tackles, go, and able to bring the ball forward, able to get that first down and much more after that.
With 1:06 left on the clock, this is a great opportunity for Jackson, for Wall to get another touchdown. With
first down for Wall.
59 seconds left on the clock as the time's running. This is a big opportunity for Wall to get another touchdown near the 4th.
First down, Wall to go for the Knights at the Jaguars 9-yard line.
I don't know I think Wall may be trying to run the clock a little bit.
definitely are. Don't want to give Jags any time left on the clock. And if they somehow miraculously don't score any type of points here, they want to make sure to give the Jags no room to go. And they're definitely going to want to keep the Jags where they are, trailing by any
Looks like
points.
they're going
And
to call for a delay of game, most likely. Looks like they're going to call for a delay of game.
And right, it is going to be delay of game, get moved back a little bit now. 1st and 14. Still going to be 1st and goal, though. 23 seconds left on the clock, and they're going to look to punch it in and get the lead 21-0. But we'll see what they're able to do here as they get ready to line up on the play.
23 seconds left. This is a big opportunity for Wall. Take it. Here we go.
Looks like there might go for run here. Hands it off to Casey Larkin once again. Able to
Very
find
patient.
some room, go to the outside, and he's able to bring it in for a touchdown.
Number 2 of the day. That is 20-0 Wall Crimson Knights with 20.5 seconds left on the clock. That is a great play by Wall. I think they definitely needed that. Get their momentum back a bit more. Let's see what happens now. Jackson Memorial can respond maybe and not get some points on the board.
And they're definitely going to need to. Getting 3 touchdowns in 12 minutes isn't going to be easy for them. But if they are able to do something on this kick here, maybe block it, it makes the game a lot more manageable.
Oh, and the
that'll
ball's
go
out.
over his head and gets brought down there. And it's going to be 20-0. Not able to put in the extra point there.
I think
And
Jackson Memorial was definitely going to try and scoop that up and run if they had the opportunity to.
Definitely were.
20.5 seconds on the clock. They have a great opportunity here to try and score. And maybe even get some points on the board and just try and make this deficit not as bad.
They're going to try to score as fast as possible here as we get ready for the kickoff. And right here, the Knights really just need to not let the Jags return it very far. If they're able to pin them in their own side of the field, that's going to be huge for them. Make the Jags go as far as possible, and they can let the Jags get a few first downs. As long as they don't let them get big, explosive plays, they should be fine.
I agree with you on that. 20.5 seconds on the clock. That's enough time, I believe, to at least get down the field and just get some good field position, if not score. So that,
of course, any play that happens here is going to be a big play for the Jags. They're going to need to do everything they can here. Try to gain some first downs, gain some momentum before they head into the 4th quarter.
definitely agree with you there. 20.5. That's a big number right now. And here's the kick by number 66, who I do not know the name of. Here's the whistle.
So Knights kick it off. It goes far side. Ball stops at the 10, able to pick it up, going towards the
Willie
middle.
Towns going.
Moves back and
Getting really close.
finds a sea of Crimson Knights, gets brought down as he's able to move forward a little bit.
I think they were definitely getting worried that he was going to go back into the end zone and maybe even get a safety if they were able to. Breaks the tackle then, gets through.
And able to break a few tackles there, dive forward, get some yards, and gets it back just a little bit past where they would have gotten it if you would have just taken the knee. But they need to go for as explosive plays as possible there.
10 seconds left in the quarter. This is a big play. I don't think they're going to try and at least get a few yards down the field so it doesn't look, so it's not as hard going into the 4th. Up the middle with Will Towns. Oh. He gets pushed back far. And that wasn't Will Towns. That was number 2, Damon Henderson. That was not the play.
As the clock winds down, we get ready to come into our final 12 minutes of play here. Big game here. Jackson Memorial Jaguars going to see what they can do here to keep their offense warm, see what they can do, try to move forward. And they get 2 yards there on that play, but it's not what they need right now when you need to score at least 20 points. 2 yards is very minor for what they actually need.
Definitely right about that. And you got a fresh quarter. See if they can restart a little bit. This quarter's definitely going to move pretty quickly. This quarter's been moving quickly all game now. Let's see what happens here.
Fresh set of downs here for the Jags. Jackson Memorial Band and cheerleaders still here to support the team no matter what, and so is the crowd.
If you notice, Willie Towns isn't on the field right now. That's a big game changer. Let's see what happens, though.
Get done tonight. See if they're able to get the comeback here. It would be a big comeback for them tonight if they're able to win this.
Oh, and Ty Man could go nowhere. Ty Man could go nowhere on that play. Immediately grabbed by about 5 different Wall players.
You see on the replay there, it goes for the play action, but they just read it immediately and get brought down fast. And Jags need to make a little bit of a strategy change here, as they're going to need to look deep. So get ready for 3rd down and 8.
You're definitely right.
3rd down and 11 here.
They're not really playing excited. Like, they're not playing with like some like joy and excitement, right? They're not playing like loose and like they're playing more like a system, which isn't the greatest thing in the world. But let's see what happens here. Ty Man's gonna take the snap in a second.
They look to drop back, looks left, not able to find anybody. Scrambles a little bit and just
and
gets
he's
brought
sacked.
down.
Oh my God. That's a snap. That's a great play there by Wall. With 10:50 left on the clock, Wall has plenty of time to go down the field and score.
And as you see here, he had plenty of time in the pocket, just wasn't able to find any receivers, and that really shows that Wall's man-to-man coverage ability there.
Wall has a great opportunity here to get some great field position or even block it.
And a little bit of movement in the backfield here for the Jags. Clock ticking, 10 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock, and they've gone nowhere since the beginning of this 4th and 18. They give up the ball here.
Oh, blocked! It's gonna go out! Oh! Wall is very excited as the ball goes out. And that's gonna be a safety. Wall gets 2, 3 points, 22-0. And they're gonna get the ball. That's insane.
It really is there, and just a great block as he's not able to get too much room at the end there. And good job trying to keep it in, not able to, but just a phenomenal play by the Crimson Knights, able to get in his face early, and
you could tell he was frustrated. You can definitely tell he was really frustrated. That is amazing.
Well, Crimson Knights 22, Jackson Memorial Jaguars no score. The Jaguars will get a free kick.
They are frustrated as hell.
10 minutes left on the clock. Jags forced to punt it away here. And Crimson Knights, wouldn't be surprised to see them just consistently running the ball tonight, and that's kind of what they've been doing. Wouldn't be surprised to see them keep doing it there, and as you can see, wasn't quite able to pull it in, but they still get the 2 points and possession of the ball again.
I can tell number 14 on Wall is very frustrated after that play, even though it was a safety.
Definitely wanted to keep it in, but they'll take what they can get, and what they were able to get was 2 points and the possession with 10 minutes left, and
you don't see many of these safeties that often, especially up close like this. This is a very, very rare opportunity.
Back deep for Wall, number 22, Rocco Palmieri, number 13.
See what happens now. It's number 8. It's kicker Anthony Pachicho is gonna kick this downfield. Beautiful kick. It's gonna receive.
Be received, move forward, able to get to the 50, able to find some more room to run, able to bring it back to the outside, able to get a few more yards, pick up 5 more from where he would have gotten. Gets brought down. And big gain there, clock still ticking.
You can tell that wall bench and bleachers are exploding right now. You love to see that type of energy here at football games, but not for Jackson.
And Wall with enough school spirit showing up here even at Memorial to carry them through the rest of this game. They're going to see what they can do here. Probably going to run it again, but that is a big threat for them.
I think they're definitely going to try and maybe run the clock out a bit. They got 9:50 left. That's a lot of time to run, but I think they're going to need to try and score and also, I think, lower the climb a little bit, just trying to get out of here.
But they're going to drop back, throw it deep on the side.
And a flag. Oh, I think they're going to call it on Memorial. I think it's gonna be, what's it called? Pass interference. That's not a great look for them.
And great throw there, able to get it down the side. And I think he definitely would have had it if pass interference wasn't there. But
that's insane. That's insane. Let's see what they call it though.
What they're able to do here now. Field position, and that is 15-yard penalty from the spot. And honestly, in a situation like that where they would have been a much bigger gain, getting pass interference isn't the worst thing.
Really isn't. Let's just see what happens now. This Wall gets some great field opportunity, and they're just going to run it up the middle. Casey Larkin going to go try and get his 3rd touchdown of the night.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down, though. 9 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. And if they score here, it's going to be all but over. And not much for them to do.
This is looking at being a career game for him. A career game for Casey Larkin. They get 3 touchdowns and he's getting a bunch of yards. This is definitely going to be a game he puts in the memory books.
He gets ready to take the snap again, snaps it, hands it off once again to Casey Larkin, able to move forward, gets brought down quickly though.
Casey Larkin's actually undersized, I think. Is a little, actually, Casey Larkin, 6 foot, is a great size for a running back. Not too big, but not too small. He's a very beefy guy. He can definitely play great, and he's playing great tonight for the Crimson Knights.
And there it's all about acceleration, trying to get forward, but there it just gets brought down quickly in the tackle, and even some of the best players can't just break through a line of defenders. See here, as they get ready to take the snap again, don't hand it off this time, there's plenty of room to run, slips up and falls though.
As Logan Peters falls to the ground due to the slippery grass that is Jackson Memorial Field. The turf monster must have got him. That definitely would have been either, I think, a touchdown. I think.
As we take a look at that again, he had plenty of room, didn't have anybody to really throw
He was a
to,
turf
but
monster.
Loss of 7 on the play. 3rd down. 17.
And hands it off again, this time to Casey Larkin. Move forward, not able to get too far, especially on a 3rd and 17.
That was a great look, and he is just playing like a monster. They're gonna go for a field goal, it looks like. No, they're gonna stay on. No, wait. No,
you can see on the replay there, takes a snap, able to find a gap, goes for a spin move there, able to gain a couple of yards, which is kind of what they wanted, able to pick up 6.
they don't, at around 7:10 left in the game, they're gonna go for a field goal. This is the first field goal attempt of the night. And the 4th. Let's just see what happens here.
And team's reputation for the Knights tonight.
Beautiful kick. That's gonna be no good though. A little going off to the right, it seems like. Good kick, it just drifted a little bit. I think there's a little bit of wind in the air right now.
And the Jags gonna get control of the ball. 6 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock. As you can see, good kick there, just a little bit off to the side.
Pulls a little bit right, almost hit post. Jackson Memorial, though, looks like they're getting ready for a attempt to score.
And they're going to need to go far fast. And they're going to need to
6:40.
do it multiple times. And the thing is, they're going to have to go for 2, at least on one of the touchdowns, if they're able to pull it off tonight. We'll see, as this game could be all but over. 6 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock, though.
Jackson Memorial, okay, they're going to get ready. They're going to take the snap, drop back, give it to Towns. Towns is going to run. Did not find the hole, though. There was a wide open hole if he cut back. He would have went straight back up, and he would have had an open hole to go through, but just didn't have it.
Just not enough room for him to get through the Crimson Knights. Just getting onto him as fast as possible, bringing him down early.
You gotta go quickly.
Clock ticking down, and just with that play, 40 seconds already gone. And Jags gonna need to play
call it
fast.
quickly.
Say, get ready to take the snap again. 2nd down, 14
They're able
here.
to get it before the
Drops
clock runs
back,
out.
looking to the left, not able to
Great
find.
move. Jumps over a guy.
And just able to get back to the line, pick up maybe 1 or 2 yards there, but it's not what they need at this
Definitely
point.
not. That was a great look, though. Great move. Jumps over a guy and just gets tripped up a little bit. Gets hit. That's going to be 2nd and 14, it looks like. It's definitely still not what they're looking for. They're going fast.
5 minutes, 10 seconds left on the clock. Not a lot of time left for them to score, and they need to score a lot of points here. And this is where, even in the beginning, getting that field goal earlier in the game instead of going for it on 4th could have been huge for them, but they didn't. And I think they knew this was going to happen. I think they knew Wall was going to score against them. Jackson Memorial defense is good, but the Wall offense has
phenomenal.
proved.
Here we go. Steps
Drops back in the pocket.
Deep pass. Blocked. What a block by Wall. Beautiful play. There's a little bit of a skirmish in the middle, it seems like. Looks like they're a little frustrated. That's number 69. 7 mark.
Going forward and just gets brought down. Not able to get too far forward.
Definitely a little frustrated right now.
And it looks like they're going to punt it off here. And I'd say this game is pretty much over at this point. It's going to take a miracle, but I'd say stranger things have happened on this field.
Definitely. And here we go. Here's the punt. They're going to try and go for the block again. Can't get it.
And it'll come down.
Not
to
a bad punt. Take a good Jackson bounce around the 46 of Wall Crimson Knights.
Let's say a 50-yard punt there. Pretty good punt.
That was a great punt. I think that's definitely what they needed. 4:30 left in the quarter. 4:34 left in the half. Looks like game's almost over. I think this game is definitely over, though. I think Wall sadly, well, definitely has won here today.
Yep. And Ball now at their own 45. Gonna see what they can do. Probably gonna run the clock down as much as possible, but I don't know. The Crimson Knights, they might just want to rack up the score here and prove that they deserve to be number 1.
I think you're right. I think they might do that. But let's just see what happens. Takes a snap. They're gonna run the ball. Looks like to Casey Larkin. I think they're trying to get him to a certain amount right now of points. Okay, I think they're trying to get him to a certain amount of points. If you notice, I think he's close to maybe a school record of some sort. clock is running a 4-9. I think they're trying to run it a little bit, just trying to hold the time a bit. It's not
Definitely are, and I think they're going to be going for some pretty basic plays here, but they were able to pick up 4 on that last.
It was
Just
such a
quick-
simple play, too. That just really tells you how well this ball team is. Again, a run up the middle, but Logan Peters can't go anywhere.
Tries to get to the side, and I think the turf got him a little bit there, slipped up a little bit. And
Turf
gets
monster.
brought down early, but with the clock still running, game's all but over. Jackson Memorial Band still out here, though, and I think they're just glad to be here tonight, glad that they aren't stuck at home during these football games, and that the Jackson School District was able to get them out here and have them play at sporting events.
Especially tonight, as it was their senior day. This is a great big thing for them. No matter if Jackson Memorial is not looking too good as they run up the middle again. It looks like this is two. Ooh. Looks like it's a little bit of a skirmish, it looks like. This Jackson Memorial team is very, very mad right now. They're not too happy.
Oh, they are not as, but who would be after getting shut out tonight?
Then get a safety as their last points of the game. That is not a fun night.
And see, there was able to make some forward progress, did get stopped, and just the body count on the line there got brought up. Are going to punt it away, though. Jags might be able to sneak in some last-second points. We'll see.
2:10 left on the clock. Let's just see what happens here. I think they're definitely just trying to run it a bit more.
Jaguars definitely going to try to score before the end of the game.
I'm going to call it. That is going to be a little short, I think. That's going to be short, I believe. That's going to go back to Jackson, I think.
And they're just going to try to stick that to Memorial. They're going to try to break all their hopes and move forward. It's going to give them okay field position there. And once again, the turf, after being used so much tonight, he gets slipped up and falls a little bit early. It will be the Jags' ball. And there, I feel like right now, they want to score more than anything. And I think Will Towns being back in the game now is going to be huge for them. I think he's going to get targeted passing, throwing, as well as the rest of the team, though. All of them with the ability to get past the Crimson Knights. Crimson Knights, though, have had such solid pass rush tonight that they haven't given the quarterback or running back any room to run.
Minute 45 left on the clock-ish. They're going to call it. Wall's going to take another timeout. I don't know why, but they're going to call another timeout.
To be honest, though, that is a really smart play from Wall. The Jaguars able to hype themselves up and try to get themselves and say that they're going to get the last points of the night. And the Knights are going to just freeze the quarterback in place and make them wait some more. And honestly, that's a pretty smart play by the Knights, I would say. Just make them get in their own heads. They're desperate to score. So I would say that this game is most definitely over, but Jaguars gonna playing for pride right now. So they gonna see what they can do. A minute 48 left on the clock. Jags taking all this time out, though, maybe playing out the next couple of plays and planning it and seeing, trying to find out what they can do. They get ready to take the line. Looks like they're going to be going for a pass here. Going to look to be going deep, try to get touchdown, field goal, any type of points that they can get. Prove that they can score against the Crimson Knights. I believe they can. Takes the snap, goes for a run though, goes up the middle.
Anywhere.
Able to get maybe a yard. But
Minute 40 left on the clock. Clock's going to be running. This game is almost over. Wall Knights almost have another win to their undefeated season so far. This is if they win, this will be the 16th win in a row for the Wall
and
Knights.
the Jags going to be doing a no-huddle offense, getting another play in. Only 20 seconds of the clock running between the plays, able to find an open gap, take the run, go to the side, and able to pick up 5-6 yards. And they're going to believe they're going to do a no-huddle again. See if they can do it fast, but as you can see, just a gap opened up in the middle. He took it and went, but not quite having the blazing speed that he needed to get forward, and they'll gain 5 there.
With a minute, second left.
3rd down and 5, dropping back, looking to pass it, and
Same thing
once
again, but he's gonna get it through. He's gonna make a 1st down. 45 seconds left.
Time man on the carry.
40. Looks like clock's gonna stop.
On the tackle, 1st down for the Jaguars.
Now the clock's gonna keep going. 38 seconds left.
Once again, Jags gonna want to ride this momentum all the way to the end zone if they can. Take the snap, drop back, look left, throw left. Great catch brought in.
That is one of their first. That is a very good completed catch. The number 15 is
down for the Jaguars. Jaguars call timeout.
And Jags are gonna call a timeout though, able to get
smart timeout actually.
Able to get 2 first downs on 2 consecutive plays. 26 seconds left, and they're desperate to score tonight. They're gonna want to, and I think they could do it. 22-yard line. Bare minimum, I think they're going to go for a field goal if they have to. And really right now, it's all just for pride, and the Knights trying to prove that they are the best team in the conference. They're really going to want to shut them down. We'll see if they can do it tonight, though. Jags playing with a little bit of fire in their eyes, just trying to make sure that they don't go scoreless, and trying to hold their heads high as they leave tonight.
Here we go. And 26.1 seconds left on the clock. Jackson Memorial with an attempt to score. 1st and 10. Ty Man takes the snap. Oh, that is not what they needed. Willie Towns is just going to run it. He's going to take it up the field.
Great heads-up play by Will Towns, though, just able to find the ball, pick it up, and another timeout called.
It's going to be one of those moments where it's going to be a bunch of timeouts called.
Jaguars gained a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And the Jags were able to gain a yard there. Time Man not able to pick up the ball, able to make a move. Will Towns and get a yard on the play, but not able to do much more than that. Clock, 18 seconds left. We're gonna see what they can do here.
17.9 seconds left on the clock. This is a great opportunity for Jackson Memorial.
Second and 9. Time Man takes a snap, drops back in the pocket, looks, breaks.
Ball's out.
Ball
Ball's still out. Ball is going to be picked up by. Looks like Wall has it.
And they're going to do it.
That's it. Wall is going to pick up the ball, and that's going to be the ball game. And that's what looks like that's going to be the final Jackson Memorial play tonight. The Jaguars are going to go out scoreless, 22-0 to the Wall Crimson Knights. And here's the final play of the game, a kneel down for Logan Peters.
And phenomenal night tonight as some of the star players. Logan Peters definitely going for a bunch of runs on the night. And Casey Larkin, though, showing off his skills tonight, finding some explosive plays, especially at the end of the first half to put themselves in the lead. And
there it is. The Wall Crimson Knights have officially beaten the Jackson Memorial Jaguars 22-0.
And a great night of football from both teams here. The Knights will get the best of the Jaguars, but I'd like to thank you for watching. It's been a great night. I'm Brian Martingano.
I'm Drew Barocas.
And we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.